Welcome back, Brickmaniacs. We are here at the GHQ store going over what is new this week on Brickmania.com, or at least kind of new, because as you guys know, we've had the pre-orders going on for the month of October, and we are going to continue that over into the month of November, so keep your eye out for when those kits will be available as well. But one of these pre-orders that actually sold out really fast is the MH60L Blackhawk, but I'm here to tell you that we're not just showing this off when there's nothing on stock online. We are opening up a second round of pre-orders that will be available this evening. And so you will be able to get in on the second round of 50
That's
of
right.
the
Batch 2 is available right now.
Correct.
Awesome.
So this isn't a pointless video. We're not just showing off something that's sold out. They are going to be
sold
available.
Out. Too bad.
Right,
no,
exactly.
It's here.
And then even better, because as you know, when we first released the October pre-orders, we had a sale going on, and so now we have another sale going on. There is a Mad Minute going on right now, 20% off everything with code MADFALL. That will run through the end of Thursday night. So tonight is your night to be able to get this pre-order with the Mad Minute discount, so make sure to take advantage of that. Because this thing is pretty sweet. Full review video online that Dan will go over kind of all the features of it, but obviously this is you know, the iconic Blackhawk helicopter from the 1993 Battle of Mogadishu. 93, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
93.
Cool. So yeah, I mean, once again, Dan will kind of go over all the kits from the spec, but the one thing I want to show off this, let's look how solid this thing is.
Solid.
This is like a super swooshable model. So if you're one of those people who like to, you know, fly your helicopters around your room or something,
Who doesn't? Right.
this is the helicopter to do that with. So it looks fantastic. And I know we've shown this off in the sit rep before, but we haven't seen the crew of 4 that comes with it.
Teased out a little bit, but we have it here. This is the final versions of the crew of 4 that comes with the kit. So yeah, again, it's all inspired by that 93 Battle of Mogadishu. So you get 2 different variants of minifigure torsos. So it's kind of like more pilots, and then you have the more just sort of window gunners. So they have the harnesses there so they don't fall out of the helicopter, right? And then you have 4 different heads on these guys, and they're all, again, inspired by that era. So some sort of things that I thought were pretty iconic of that time period. So get the crazy sunglasses, and it's awesome.
And one excellent mustache.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness, look at that mustache. A cool feature, their plate carrier, it was very specific to the 160th SOAR. And from what I could tell, it was only used for a little bit during that time period. And it was pretty technologically advanced for that time period. And it was, I believe, one of the first, if not the first, armored or plate carrier vests that featured a pull cord that when you pulled it, everything came loose, so they could make it really easy for medics to access you if you were injured. So that was kind of a leap forward in armor technology, plate carrier technology. So that's really cool. Yeah, so these guys are decked out. It's a fairly simple loadout, but I think I hope it captured that accurately enough. So I'm pretty happy with how these turned out, and of course the print guys did a great job at this. So yes, yeah.
Was it kind of fun to look into those transitional uniforms kind of for the time and get all that stuff accurate?
Yeah, absolutely. It's really cool seeing the uniforms that were only used for a little period of time.
Sure.
So you're expecting to, maybe I can use some previous stuff, artwork, but you discover brand new equipment, and that's cool, kind of digging into that. So awesome, yes. And of course, it's always fun to try and capture these characters.
Yeah.
So yes, there's also a standalone minifigure of the month. Right?
Oh, okay. So we are going to go for the sneak peek. I was going to say we have a prototype here. I don't know how in depth Landon wants to get into it because we're going to have
a bit of a sneak peek
review video. Yeah, but why don't you show that off?
So just the helmet is not done and the head is not done, but we have the torso and legs printed right now. So again, the helmet and head are just standing in there. But so this might look familiar to you if you are a longtime Brickmania fan. This is a revamp of some of my older existing artwork. This is I think this is the first fully 3D printed minifigure that I ever did, and I got a chance to take another stab at it. So it's really similar artwork. I've changed up some of my, I guess, art style in that time period. Some of the lines are a little bit thicker. And yeah, it's very similar. So I think that first time around we only printed, 200 or so. So I mean, they're very rare, those original ones. But now there's a chance that there's the reissue of this with all updated artwork. Yeah, so I'm really excited for this guy. The helmet and the head is going to be a full 360 printed head. So that helmet strap is going to start on the side and go all the way to the front. going to be so cool. So,
Very, very cool.
Yes.
So once again, that is not available this week yet.
No,
It
just
will
a
be the
sneak peek.
minifigure of the month for November. But yeah, I mean, it looks fantastic, and then I'm excited to see the full thing when it comes together.
Absolutely.
So that'll be sweet. So a couple more things that are available right now on Brickmania.com. We have the UTV Ultra Light Tactical Vehicle. Can you tell me a little bit about this? I understand this is kind of a redesign of an older Brickmania kit.
Yeah, it's kind of backed by popular demand. We had some of our customers ask for another reissue of this, and it is back with a bit of a revamp to it. That front brush guard there, that's a brand new feature to this kit. And the rest of it is fairly similar. But this is actually the original one was my first Brickmania kit.
Oh, cool.
So that's cool that this is back now. I think we originally released this at World War Brick. Was it, camera guy, do you remember Anaheim? Was that what year was that? 14? 16? Something like that. It was, this is one of my first, my first kit at Brickmania. So that's in my collection. Still in the box. I'm too scared to open it.
Well, that is a cool first kit. I mean, I like these little kits, especially like this one, because obviously super durable and swooshable, very playable. But then also just because of the way the vehicle is, you can pretty much load this thing up with like as many minifigures as there are studs. Give them all brick arms, and then you've just got this little like ultra loaded.
You see these things just bristling with like machine guns and rocket launchers and stuff. It's kind of ridiculous what they put on these things. So.
Well, a little clip connection up here, and you got a back-mounted machine gun. You know what I mean? So, yeah, there's a lot of fun and modifications you can have with that. So that's a cool one. And then finally, our last new release for this week is the World War II U.S. stars for tanks and armored vehicles. So I know it might be kind of hard to tell here on the camera, but they're not like bubble stars like that. They do come out, they do peel off with a nice cut edge and whatever. So they do look really good. It's just kind of hard to tell from the sheet that we have here. They look a little cartoony, but they are nice and accurate. So this is a great way to get your vehicles all decaled up and have them looking official. So make sure to check that out. Okay, so that is everything that is on Brickmania.com. Once again, remember there is a second round of pre-orders opened up for this right now, and we do have a Mad Minute sale going on. So make sure to take advantage of that throughout your entire purchase. 20% off using code MADFALL. Couple of other things to mention here. We are now hiring for our Chantilly, Virginia location. I know we've said that a couple of times. That store is literally pretty close to being ready to open its doors. I mean, within a couple of weeks. So we're really, really excited for that. So if you've been kind of on the fence about maybe applying for it, now is the time to get it on the ground level, and you can be part of the original staff that opens that store. I mean, come on, that's some serious Brickmania cred right there.
Those stores are going to be awesome. We're going to be sending our designers off there to do meet and greets, hopefully on a regular basis. So that's kind of the thought behind a lot of these stores, is that we can have a presence on the different coasts and just be on location. It'd be so cool. We'll get to the West Coast eventually, we promise.
Yeah, we're working the baby steps, right? These stores don't just pop up open by themselves. They are a labor of love to get open, to say the least. Moving on from there, so our event schedule, we will be at New Jersey Brick Fair on the November 2nd and 3rd. We got a crew of, I think, 4 going out there, so some guys from our animation department and our print department, etc. So that'll be a fun time. Come play some micro brick battle and check out what we have available there as well. And then finally, our new mock contest, once again, is still running through the end of December, all the way through the holidays. We're looking for naval builds. Remember, we're looking for a diorama. So like if you've built the ship, fantastic, put some water and stuff around it and make it kind of more of a display. We got the extra time, so we're looking for your biggest and your best. Thank you to the people who have already submitted. That looks awesome. Other than that, I think that is everything that we have to mention here. Once again, make sure to take advantage of that Mad Minute. Anything else, Landon?
No, that sounds. I think you got it all.
Okay, sweet. Well, thanks for watching, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.